Media.
Hey there, Ronnie here. Real quick before we get into the main episode, I just want to let you know that early bird registration for the Redefined Network Marketing event happening May 4, 5, and 6 is now open. That's right. You can register at ronniecruz.com/redefine. I'm going to be teaching you everything that I've learned about online marketing in the last year and a half so that you can take your business online, on social media, and build massive success into this next decade and beyond. Again, you can go to ronniecruz.com/redefine. You're going to get an early bird pricing. Don't wait because this early bird registration is going to expire. Make sure you register today. Hi, my name is Ronnie Cruz. After almost 2 decades as a career network marketer, I realized that despite continual work on my personal and professional development, that I had hit a massive brick wall. So I took a deep and honest look at myself, top to bottom, hoping to find answers, and my search led me to one conclusion. The definitions I held of my business, of my world, of my life were the very things holding me back. If I wanted to change, if I wanted to grow beyond my current circumstances, I had to wipe the slate clean and redefine. This show is dedicated to helping you identify the belief systems, the mindsets, the very definitions that have held you back, and then help you break through those limitations to finally create the life you've been working so hard to achieve. Welcome to the Redefine Podcast. All right, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to talk about the struggle. I know I talk about the struggle a lot. Well, it's an integral part of everybody's journey, but we're going to talk about it from the angle of empathy and compassion, and really developing an understanding, continually working to develop a deep understanding of other people's struggle, right? That's where the empathy and compassion piece comes into the equation. This is a crucial and essential skill to develop as somebody who wants to be a high performer and high achiever. If you want to take your business to crazy levels of success, you have to have a level of empathy. You have to develop compassion and understanding, because as I said in an episode 2 or 3 episodes ago about building a community, you can't build a community around you and around your mission if you don't have a human connection. And you don't have a human connection if you don't have compassion and understanding, if you don't have empathy, right? So this is a really important conversation. By the way, happy Saturday. I know I mentioned yesterday, happy Saturday. I greeted you yesterday, happy Saturday. But it was a miscalculation on my part. It was actually, in the last batch of recordings, I just lost count. So today is actually Saturday. If you're listening to this episode, this is going to be released on Saturday. So happy Saturday. Make sure you register for the Redefined Network Marketing event that's happening May 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so here's what I want you to do, with your empathy to help continue, expand, and grow a deeper empathy and understanding and compassion for people. Resist the urge that we all have. I want you to resist the urge to minimize and invalidate other people's struggles. And I say this because it's a natural tendency that we all have. The example I like to use is, let's say, it's Monday morning. You go to the office, if you still go to the office, and you go to the break room, if you still go to the break room, and you have a coworker that's in there, and they're sharing how difficult a weekend they had, right? They're sharing the struggles that they experienced over the weekend. And then you have a second coworker that comes in, and then they start sharing their difficult weekend, right? Trying to one up the first story. Oh yeah, you think you had a bad weekend? Listen to what happened to me. That kind of thing. And again, that's a natural tendency, right? We all, I think, we share our struggles with each other to help kind of unburden ourselves of the feelings of having gone through those things, right? So that, hey, help me carry this load that I've been carrying over the last couple of days. And so it's a natural thing to do. However, again, I want you to resist the temptation, the urge to minimize, somebody else's struggle with your struggle, right? I want you to resist the urge to make your struggle bigger than theirs, because there's no such thing, right? There's no such thing. In fact, I want you to understand and develop a connection and compassion for their struggle because of your own struggle, right? I think that's the more important thing to recognize. Not that your struggle is any better or any worse, or any more worthy to be listened to, and to be sympathized for. It's the thing that connects us, right? So if you're struggling and if you want to share that struggle, use it as a thing to help connect you to the other person, not to invalidate their struggle, because that's universal, right? That's part of life. We all struggle, and so that's our deep connection. The other level of it, of course, is don't use your own struggle to invalidate others. Don't say, okay, well, yeah, you struggled with that. I did too. In fact, my struggle was worse and I got through it. So you should be able to get through your struggle as well. I mean, does that sound fair to you? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not that you do this, but this is kind of the extreme level of invalidating and minimizing other people's struggle just because you struggle, right? What this does, this mindset, this mechanism of minimizing and invalidating other people's experiences, it closes you off, right? Yes, I understand you struggle, and that's the whole point of this conversation. We all struggle, so let's use that to connect with each other, as opposed to closing each other off, right? When you invalidate somebody's struggle and say they should get over it because you did, you build walls, right? And when you build walls, there's no way you can build a community around it, right? Because if you can't give compassion and understanding for somebody else's struggle, nobody's going to want to give you that same compassion and understanding and empathy back, right? And so you won't be able to build a community around you to help support you on your journey, to help guide you on your journey, because ultimately you will face struggle. And of course, nobody's going to want to help carry your mission and your message beyond yourself, because you're not showing any compassion. So what are you talking to people for? What are you working to influence people for? Just to make a sale, right? Nobody's going to follow you for that, right? And again, I'm not saying that you are, but these are tendencies that we all can revert back to, right? Because I get it. Again, life is hard. We experience struggles. You might be experiencing struggles right now. Don't let that make you jaded, right? Don't let that make you jaded, because it's the struggle that connects us. It's the struggle that binds us. And so to develop your empathy allows you to develop a rich connection with other people. And that will allow you to develop the communities around you, around your mission, around your message, so that you can take your business and your performance to those crazy, crazy peak performance levels. So that's my message for today. Hope that makes sense. And again, happy Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. More from me tomorrow. So until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.